Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. I am now back home in Sweden and ready to make some more videos for you guys, and I have a pretty big list of videos that I'm going to make, but as always I will prioritize news, which is what I will be talking about in this video. In an interview, Matt Webster from Criterion Games revealed a couple of more snippets regarding the Last Jedi season coming in December after the release of Battlefront 2. As you probably know by now, they will be releasing all this content for free post-launch through different themed seasons, and they previously confirmed that the first one will be a Last Jedi themed season, which will include Captain Phasma, Finn, as well as the new planet Crate that we can see in the Last Jedi teaser. Matt then also confirmed that we will be getting a new space map above Dakar in the same season. And that is actually something we can also see in the Last Jedi teaser if you look carefully, because this scene shows up in the teaser and I'm pretty sure that is Dakar in the background. So this might also give us a slight hint on potential new ships we could get during this DLC, but that's something they haven't yet confirmed. I mean, they haven't really talked a lot about space in general, so it's hard to judge that from now, but it's nice to see that we will indeed be getting new content both for space and new planets on the ground to play on. And Matt also confirmed that we will be getting a lot more details regarding starfighters and space battles in general at Gamescom, and Gamescom takes place late August, so that is probably when you can expect the next big rush of Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. Moving on, I wanted to talk about some important details that was revealed during my live stream with Dennis a couple of days ago, because a lot of you obviously watched that stream. I gotta give you a big thank you for that. Apparently I had one of the biggest live streams for Battlefront 2, except for the official one of course, but I do know that not everyone watched the live stream from start to finish, so I wanted to bring up a couple of points that Dennis revealed during this live stream that I think all of you will be interested to hear, no matter if you watched it or not. So first of all, something a lot of people have been asking about is Droidekas. He didn't give us a straight answer here, but he said that he wants them in the game. However, it does sound like we will not be getting it on launch. But due to the fact that post-launch content will be for free, he sounded pretty confident regarding Droidekas, so I would assume that we will most likely get them post-launch, because if they were in for launch, he would probably have said that straight out. Regarding Boba Fett, I mentioned that he doesn't have a flamethrower anymore, but Dennis then said that he will actually have his flamethrower on the melee button, but he didn't have that in the current build, which is why we didn't see it. So don't worry, his flamethrower is making a return. And next up we have Skirmish, which of course is an important question to a lot of people. And he did say that Skirmish will be bigger than the previous game, but it will not be a full mirror of the multiplayer, simply because they don't want to limit themselves based on what AI can do. So imagine that you want to create something in multiplayer, but then they don't have any AI for it, which would then mean that they can't add it to multiplayer either. I completely understand him here, because I really don't want to see the multiplayer getting limited because of what the AI can do. So I think it sounds better if they just have a big chunk of Skirmish that will hopefully please a lot of people, but that they don't have a full mirror of the multiplayer in Skirmish. He also mentioned that there will sometimes be more than 2 heroes per side in Galactic Assault, which I thought was quite interesting, and I can actually see that working pretty well, because 2 heroes as we had right now wasn't any problem at all, because they are, as I said, fairly easy to kill, especially if they rush in and aren't careful. So I don't think having 3 or possibly even 4 heroes at the same time will be a big problem in a game mode where you have 20 people on each side. And lastly, I also wanted to mention that he said that Galactic Assault will be different based on the planets, which makes a lot of sense, because obviously you can't put AT-ATs or MTTs on every single planet, so I would guess that the MTT would work well on prequel maps, and then the AT-AT probably on original trilogy, and then some other big vehicles or objectives based on the location. And I think that's a lot better than trying to force in the same vehicle on every single planet. But that was all I wanted to go over in this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.